Day 53 of lockdown. Relax, Gladys. He's my single bubble. Phil, you got another pitch for me?
So it's called Dimension 14.
Okay.
So imagine there's a high school.
I can imagine that.
And there's teens.
Yeah. Yep.
There's one called Chip, Tina, Nancy, and Bo.
And is this Tina the same Tina from Frankenteens?
That's not explained at the beginning of the book.
Oh, okay.
Bo is a boy.
Yeah.
And his parents are kind of new agey types, right?
Yeah.
So they're really into that whole, that whole theory about like good vibrations, bad vibrations, like vibrational energy in new age thinking. So he's also a bit of a science nerd though. And he wants to test.
Whoa.
Yeah, so he's kind of bucking the trend of the parents. So there's a chapter there. It's like, I don't want to do what you do, Dad. Okay, son.
Oh, they're just going to resolve their family issues in a chapter. Just early on, get that
Well,
out
that
of the
was
way.
in 2 lines. So, I don't want to be what the family does. Okay.
What's for dinner?
So anyway, he decides to make his science project.
Good vibrations, bad vibrations.
B, is vibrational energy a real thing?
Yeah.
He makes a helmet you pop on your head and it vibrates your molecules because he wants to see if actual different vibrations affect you, right?
Yeah.
And at first it doesn't work, but maybe by chapter 3 or 4, he's got a prototype that he thinks is good. So he calls everyone into the science room.
Bo's he's just a put-together guy. He solves his family problems in 2 lines. He invents the vibrating hat in 3 chapters.
Look, you need to add a bit of drama.
Anyway. So he gets the vibrating hat working.
So he invites everyone into the lab, pops on the hat, they all watch, he disappears.
Into Dimension 14.
So they think he's just disappeared.
I guess vibration makes you go away. Oh yeah, fair enough.
But after...
Should we wonder where he's gone? Nah,
after like 10 seconds, he comes back. They're like, you disappeared and reappeared.
Vibed out of here.
He's like, I didn't disappear. I was here. I'm like, no, you disappeared. And he's like, no, I was here in this room walking around. Except you all had green skin. Multiverse. All the universes, the idea that they're all stacked on top of each other, happening simultaneously. The way you step between them is just different vibrational pulses.
So be careful on a massage chair, children, or who knows where you will end up.
There's some truth to the theory, because the idea is that good vibrations, bad vibrations are actually other dimensions interfering with us. So, you walk down the street and you feel some bad vibrational energy. Maybe
someone's got a hat on.
The hippies were right. They soon figure out this vibrational thing takes you to another dimension, and he just happened to go into this very similar dimension, except people have green skin. What I haven't told you is that all 4 of these kids get bullied at school.
That seems very much in your wheelhouse.
Chapter 1, it's like, hey, Bo, your parents are lame. Tina. Was it Tina?
Yeah. It's always Tina.
Hey, Tina, get a new name. Anyway, so they're bullied. Now, there's this group of 4 bullies at school. Chuck, Gus, Tony, Mary. So there's 4 bullies who are bullying them throughout the school. They get the idea somewhere around chapter 6.
Vibrate them out of here.
It's not bad. But no.
Okay.
Their idea is find the dimension where they are more popular.
So if you go into another dimension in this universe, what happens to other universe you?
You're still there. Wait, no, you're not, because he disappeared.
Yeah, so when Bo disappeared into Greenskin universe, was Greenskin Bo there?
Okay, let's rewind.
Yeah.
Let's say he doesn't disappear.
Greenskin Bo, it's like a swap.
That's pretty good. No, let's say it's a swap of consciousness. He was still present in the room, but Greenskin's mind was in his head.
Had that Bo, Greenskin Bo, had he been working on a vibrating hat as well?
No. So, they want to be more popular.
It's always, my self-esteem is down, and I need the events of this story to make my self-esteem go up.
So, they start fiddling around with all the dials. Oh, that's the skin change dial.
Yeah.
That's the... is it evil or good universe dial?
These are just dials on the hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't know that. They're not labeled that, but like this is like megahertz.
But Bo made
This is gigawatt. Yeah, but he just made it be different vibrational powers.
Oh, okay.
And
now they're trying to figure out.
Actually, if we twist it here, it changes our skin. If we twist this one here, it changes our wealth.
It's weird that there'd be a whole knob just for skin color. How many knobs are on this hat?
Let's say 20.
Okay.
But it's combinations. So maybe like a 3 here and a 7 here is skin color. But a 3 here and a 5 here is Hitler's still around. They figure out this one sort of changes your social standing a bit, so they try it.
Are there 4 hats by this point?
Yeah, they build 4, yeah. So it's like, oh, we have more expensive clothes in this universe. So they kind of walk around school and they get to know what it's like to be a bit more popular. They get bullied a bit less.
Yeah.
Maybe Chuck comes up and's like, "Hey, Bo, your clothes are..." "What? They're okay."
But wouldn't Chuck not be surprised? Because his clothes had always been like that.
Good point. Yeah, as the narrator, you do the what?
Oh, yeah.
You can do that. Can you do that kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
Okay.
I can do what I want. I'm the narrator.
Okay. After a day of this, they're like, "This isn't that good. We're still getting pushed around a bit." So bzzz,
They're going mad with the power.
So they do some more tests on the knobs and dials, and they figure out, hang on, if we do this
Wait,
one...
how do they come back? Because if the hat's
You
still
program in, when you go, how long you want to go for. And they figure, when we find the exact right universe, we'll go forever.
And then hope the other consciousness doesn't figure out the hat.
That could be a sequel.
Okay.
So anyway, they find in this next world, popular goes up, clothes goes up, bit of more money too.
Pretty good.
And in this world, Chuck and Tony and the bullies just kind of ignore them. And they're about to zap back when Chip turns around and this really weedy little kid runs into him and hits him. Chip's like, "Get out of here, you little wuss!" And then they zip back. End of chapter.
Why do I care about that?
Because he's starting to become a bit like a bully.
He's become what he hates. So, sorry, there's a lot of characters in
So
this
you
one.
got to have a scene now where it's like, "Hey, Bo, school's over. Let's go home." "I can't. I've got to fix the dials to make us more popular." He's getting a bit like crazy.
He's gone hat mad.
He says, "I think I've got it. I think I've found the dimension where we are it. We rule the school." They dial it in. Zoop. For this chapter, you'd probably write it a bit more first person.
Has the rest of the book not been in the first person?
I don't know. It just became relevant now. So they're walking around, they're popular, everyone's saying how great they are, they're rich, everything's happening. Their self-esteem is like 10.
Way up.
Then Bo's like, "Gotta go to the toilet." So
End of chapter.
So he goes into the bathroom,
Yeah.
looks up into the mirror, he's Chuck. End of chapter.
Wait, how is...
Next chapter, they're all gathered together. I'm like, "Did you guys just go to the bathroom and look at yourself in the mirror and you realized you were one of the bullies?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we did."
Wouldn't they have seen each other?
First person writing.
But wouldn't they have seen each other?
They appear in different parts of the screen.
Okay.
You figure that out.
In that case, the conversation wouldn't be, "Hey, Tina, did you just realize that you were whatever, Nancy?" It'd be like, "Nancy? Wait, Tina?"
Yeah.
Like
see,
that.
You're better with the word. I'm thinking visually.
They still have the same conversation in a film. Whatever, go ahead.
They meet up and they're like, "What happened? We zapped into some horrible dimension where we swap bodies with the bullies. You did something wrong with the hat. The dials were wrong. It's a glitch in the system, you idiot." And they're fighting each other. And then, right at that moment... Oh, I forgot to start. I forgot to bring a minor thing in. Each dimension they go into has a number. This one that they jumped into was number 14. You just need to know. There they are. They're there, they're figuring it out. And then they're waiting for the hour to run out. So like, "This is horrible, let's just go back and try and fix it all." They're waiting for the hour to go. They're waiting for the hour to run out. They're waiting for the hour to run out. Nothing happens. They don't go back. So they run into the science lab. They see no evidence of the helmet. They talk to all the teachers. With their nerdy kids here named Chip and Tina and Nancy, and both never heard of them. And they're like, "What is going on?" Nothing's taking them back. And then the last line of the book is, they realized that Dimension 14 was just the world. There's no dimensions.
Okay. Let me unpack this.
Also, think about this. 14. There's 14s. And there's 4 of them. And this whole time...
They're the Dimension 14.
Yes, this whole time you've been thinking there's 8. The good ones and the bad ones. But there's actually just 4.
Okay. So, there were no multiple universes.
No.
What was the green skin one about?
Chris, the point is that they were what they hated. You're looking in the wrong area for meaning. It's not about the green skin at all. They were bullies all along. Because their hearts were bullies.
So, at the beginning of the story,
Yeah.
when we saw the 4 Bo and friends
Yeah.
and the 4 bullies together in the same place, weren't there definitely 8 of them?
Were there? See? They get it. So, this shows us that who we are inside is who we really are. If you're a bully, I don't know. It's self-explanatory. It's a cool twist. This is what I'm trying to get across. I think you're not smart enough for this one. But chapter 1, you're in dimension 2 already, not reality. This is reality.
Dimension 4.
No, don't pretend this doesn't work. It works.